All right, we're recording. Okay, Kenny, so this is back in 2003. You're out here camping with some other Bigfoot researchers?
Yeah, I'd invited Texas Bigfoot, Jerry and Tammy Heston,
Right,
a married couple that did a lot of, they were field investigators.
right.
They came, Tom Zorn, as I call him Glenn, and his wife Rita came. They are independents such as I. And CW and his son, a friend of the Zorn family, they come along. And that afternoon, we had some activities while the rest of us were out checking out some hot spots, some possible sightings and sounds. Leaving Rita and CW's son here. When we got back, they was quite nervous and a little bit upset sitting in the vehicle. Said they'd heard something like a growling noise just right out the perimeter of the camp.
Right.
And this is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
So it was over that way. You heard something?
So they was understandably a little upset. So we knew at that point that night was going to be a Saturday night. It was going to be a possible excitement
and y'all happened to see something too, right? That was
while Jerry Heston and I were recording the sounds we were hearing, he was using night vision binoculars.
right.
And we felt we had a Bigfoot circling the camp from the west side.
So you heard some noise that sounded like a Bigfoot,
Yes,
or like a bipedal.
It actually walked.
Right.
Sounded like bipedal walking across the gravel on the back side of the camp spot.
So it's walking through there.
His night vision confirmed hits all behind the tree. About that time, Tom Zorn and
You saw something over here, right?
Tammy Heston and the other fella that was with us, they saw the lights come up over the trees. They come over the river,
right?
And then they just zipped off just like that. And they all got freaked out about it, kind of panicked. So they all wanted to leave. I was wanting to stay, but they all was wanting to leave.
Right.
So,
and one of the guys, I remember you telling me, he was one of the guys that was on the Monster Quest on the
Jerry Heston.
Right.
Yes. And
so,
but they were all ready to leave that night, and I never will forget Jerry Heston's wife saying she just liked to come around for the camping part, and it was intriguing. She never actually thought that so much action would happen.
Right.
Tom Zorn looked at me and said, "What did you get us into?" And I said, "Well, you wanted to come where there's a good possibility of having an encounter, and we're here."
So, if you don't want to see Bigfoot and you don't want to see some orbs and stuff, you might not should come here, right?
Oh, it sounds pretty fantastic for it to all happen in one night, but it did, and they were witness to that. But 30 some odd years earlier, back in 1969 and 71, there were two encounters that our family had down here. And 71 was right across the river here.
Mm-hmm.
And we could still see the old road coming down the hill there, but it just has a lot of vegetation here. That road over is hard to see. But back up on top of the hill there was where we would camp. And we had an encounter then. That was our second encounter. Our first was in 1969. And the odd thing about it is it always happened in August, the month of August. And so that seemed to have been the right time to bring the Bigfoot cruise down here to see if that had some kind of significant meaning in their possible, migration.
Right.
And
well, we'll come back down here in this August, which is only 2 months away.
not far.
Right. So maybe we'll catch it in August of 2014.
That's going to be a very interesting thing.
Looking forward to it, Kenny.